Hi everyone, Malcolm Brody here with you once again from Vortex Training, and I've lost my foam roller. Why did I lose my foam roller? This is our fourth in a series of 4 exercises to help you with your post-ride opening and your off-bike exercises. So if you have not done the first 3 exercises yet, don't start with this one. The order of the exercises are just as important as the exercises themselves. Just like your intervals. When you get on the bike, you're not going to immediately jump on and start doing a VO2 max all out. You're going to take a little bit of time to warm up. So it's the same thing here. We're going to start working on anti-rotation as well as glute firing, which is very important on the bike. So we're going to do 2 motions that are going to be very challenging for most of you out there. If at any point in time during this or any other exercise you feel sharpness, numbness, tingling, loss of sensation, that is not normal and should not be part of a normal exercise or strength routine. So please make sure you check in with your physical therapist or PCP, primary care physician, to make sure that everything is okay. Now, we're going to get into our exercise. We're going to do something I took a little bit from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yes, MMA fighters and BJJ have a lot in common with cyclists, believe it or not. There's so many different things we have to do and so little time to train. This is going to be a hip lift reach exercise. What we're going to do is we're going to start off laying flat on the ground. We're going to drive the weight through our heels. The toes don't necessarily have to be off the ground, but I want to make sure that there's no weight on the toes. So for today, we're just going to show it that way. Now, I'm going to use my glutes to lift my hips off the ground. A lot of you guys are going to find you're using your hamstrings. You can't quite fire your butt. We'll talk about that in another video. We're going to squeeze the glutes to come up as high as we can, getting hip extension. Now, staying here, I'm going to keep my hips level by driving through my heels while I rotate across, keeping the hips level to touch across the body, and then come back. This glute, when I reach across, has to fire. So the same side hand that's going up has to fire a little bit harder to keep those hips nice and level. We're going to do 5 each side, trying to keep the hips nice and level. We don't want to see the hips drop or rotate to the side where you're falling. We want to try and make sure your abs are staying nice and tight, the glutes are nice and tight, and if you can only get to here without letting the hips drop, then that's fine. You're going to feel this exercise in through the glutes. It should only be a little bit in the hamstrings and also in the lower back. Ideally, we want to do 2 sets of 6, making sure that you guys are keeping things in perspective. So if you find that 3 at each side, rotating 1-1 down, are very difficult, then only do a set of 2. Work up to 2 sets of 6, and you guys will start to see your ride abilities increase. Remember, until next time, to train smarter, not harder, and it is all about you.